guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Leo. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seer's Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then close off the reading with the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages. So let's get into this reading, shall we? Angels of love and light, we please have clear and concise messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now, and then we'll start pulling the cards for you. Okay, first card out. Beautiful! Oh my gosh! Wow! The Sun, there you are. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, how incredible is that? You are here. Your presence is known. Look at that, how beautiful you are. Gosh, wow, guys. Oh my gosh, okay, the Devil, interesting. So we'll carry on. The Star in reverse, okay. Nine of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords, wow. Six of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Guys, bottom of the deck we have Death and Rebirth. Whew, this is powerful. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon in reverse, King of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands, jeez. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries, potentially, maybe even a Taurus. We have Pisces as well. We do have Scorpio. We do have Aquarius. We do have Capricorn. And you could potentially be dealing with a fellow Leo, or you just have these signs very strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. But yeah, you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, a water sign, an air sign, or maybe even an earth sign. But gosh, guys, this is pretty major. I'm a little bit stunned, to be honest. Okay, wow, so we have three majors on the table, so we will be clarifying those later on with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Whew, I'm really feeling that this person, as I could be reading for yourself or your love interest, this person misses you. They really, really are up in their head right now. They've been trying to get themselves out of their head, but all they want to do is be near you. I'm getting nearest and dearest, so potentially this person is actually seeing you in such a different way. They're now in a sense prioritizing you, and they want you to be in their kind of inner circle amongst their nearest and dearest. So I feel like there's a strong sense of separation between you and this person. You could live at a considerate amount of distance from one another. You know, I'm getting the indication that you either live, you know, a long distance, like in different countries or overseas, or there is just a considerate amount of time between the two of you. So you either really very, very far from one another, or you actually live in the same neighborhood or same town or same city or something like that. So it's either two extremes here. So it's not like in the middle, but I'm feeling you're either very away from each other or you're very close to one another, like geographically here, okay? So obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. I'm just getting this indication here with these double sixes, and obviously with the Devil being 15, 1 and 6 is also a 6, 6, 6, 6, so you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is. It's nothing to kind of, you know, stress out about, guys. I'm just getting this overall indication that something is trying to balance itself and harmonize on the material plane here. So there's nothing to worry about or anything like that, but I just feel like if you see those numbers, or just take this as a synchronicity to look at up online, I'm really getting this strong indication as well. This person is potentially obsessing over you as of right now. Maybe they're fearful that you've already moved on away from them, and they want to reconcile with you, and potentially they're losing hope in the idea of you and them reconciling and being able to heal the connection, even if they were to close the gap between the two of you. I'm getting this overall indication that this person really wants you and them to get along. They want to be able to compromise, but I feel like there's been a difficult situation here where there may have been some sort of lies, maybe some sort of deceit, betrayal in some sort of way. Like, I feel predominantly your person may have tried to manipulate the connection in a way, so it went more in their favor, okay? Not just necessarily manipulate you, but I feel like this person may have a little bit of insecurity and a few doubts. So I feel like the sense of this power from this person is, you know, is very used to having things go very much their own way, and when things don't go their own way, they really struggle with that. So potentially this person may have even been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex in a third party situation who was very controlling, very manipulative, relatively toxic, and there was like an unhealthy codependent connection there, in a sense of maybe financially codependent, if not emotionally codependent, okay? So I feel like there's definitely some sort of bond or tie, or I'm getting the word string. Something has definitely been strung along or stringed together, or puppet on a string. I feel like this person feels very disconnected from you, and it's really upsetting them. So I feel like this could actually be the kind of, I'm getting the kicker for some reason. It could be the kicker for this person to kind of get their acting gear and come forward towards you, because they don't want to have any more sleepless nights or kind of be without you. So I feel like this person will be making their presence known to you relatively soon. You make this person incredibly happy. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, you brighten up this person's life, and all they want to do is bring in harmony and balance, and to let you know that they are just so fond of you and they want your friendship, they miss your friendship. I'm getting this person more than anything feels like you have a very strong soulmate connection, and I'm here to tell you that you absolutely do, okay? You most likely have a past life connection, a very strong soul tie here, maybe even twin flames potentially, if we were to get into the cards later on. And we did see that Emperor energy, which is a divine masculine as well, so you could be dealing with a divine masculine or divine feminine, as I'm reading energy here rather than gender or sex, guys. I feel like this person may have been regretting the consequences of their actions from the past, because they may be haunted by the fact that your kind of memory lives on in their mind. I'm getting the sense that you may live like rent-free in their mind, and it could potentially pee them off a little bit, because it frustrates them because they can't seem to get you off of their mind. This person's definitely tried to move on from you and maybe try to look for other soulmate connections, or with other people potentially that they may get on very well with. Yeah, I've just heard that motorbike outside. This person is absolutely revving for you and them to get together. They want to be on their way to you. They want to travel to see you. They're hoping they haven't missed the boat. But I feel this person has most likely tried with casual connections in the past, or one night stands or hookups, or done something, or that was potentially what they did in the past, and then you may have felt this strong connection with this person. And they may have been a little bit stubborn, like they weren't willing to change their ways in the past. But I feel like this person's absolutely transforming, because if they were to come back into your life and to kind of continue in that particular behaviour, you're not necessarily going to tolerate it at all. I feel like you'll set relatively strong boundaries with this person, but their imagination is running wild at the moment at the idea of potentially you and them not being able to make a go of it. And also they're stressing out that other people may be coming into the mix to try to take you out, to be, you know, all up in your business. I'm getting calling you up, taking you out, just being able to spend time with you. So maybe there's a sense of jealousy a little bit here that this person's trying to work on. But maybe even if your love interest is dealing with a third party, you know, with a karmic partner or the karmic ex, this karmic partner or karmic ex is very envious, potentially jealous as well, that your person is potentially just thinking about you. Like, you're the only one that they're really considering as of right now. Like, not necessarily as of right now, like, it's like they just genuinely want you more than anything else. And I feel like this other person, this karmic partner, the karmic ex, has really felt that, and your person has been relatively absent. And I feel like they want to leave this other situation, or they have already left it and they're just going through a transitional phase right now, because they have this recognition that there hasn't been growth with where they were in another situation, and all they've wanted was stability, but I don't feel like they received that. They really do want stability. I'm also getting this person knows that you are only wanting the truth from this person if you and them are going to build on a solid foundation and move on forward together. Potentially this person was relatively selfish in the past and they didn't put in effort to do with the connection. And I feel like if you have been waiting on some sort of answers from this person to kind of reveal all, as it were, or give you some sort of closure, they're going to be able to come forward towards you in relation to this and tell you what's what. This person has a lot of deep love for you. They find you incredibly attractive, obviously, but I feel like what's going on with this person and yourself is much deeper than a sense of like a lust connection or infatuation, because there is the strong soul tie between the two of you. I feel like this person really does genuinely love you, and they've had this recognition now that they actually love you. And maybe they can't even get their head around it, because if you are a considerate amount of distance away from each other, or you haven't really spoken or had that communication or that kind of, you know, just been in a chance to be in each other's like presence properly, they can't get their head around it. And I feel like that is what's been troubling this person the most. It's like, well, why is it just this one particular person? Why is it just them? Why am I getting myself like this? Like, how am I getting myself in such a, I'm getting like the word tears. So this person is very much like stressed and emotional, and they're trying to balance out their feelings, but they're really struggling as of right now to get to grip as to understanding, you know, why you and why them and why this connection and the purpose of it and the why to all of it. To be honest with you, this person may have been relatively confused in the past, or they may have even thought that you were not good for them or a good influence on them, even though they felt this connection with you and you had a lot of fond memories. Maybe for some sort of reason they thought that you wouldn't be the right fit for them in the past, but I feel predominantly the reason that they may have felt that way before is that they probably had karmic lessons that they needed to learn from another connection or relationship of sorts in their kind of more immediate environment before coming forward towards you. So it's like you've always been on their mind, but they haven't let it be known to you or anyone else that you are on their mind, but I feel like you kind of know anyway. I feel like you're incredibly intuitive. You know that this person wants to work on a connection with you. You know that they're having to break free from a toxic situation of sorts, or something that's been relatively unhealthy. So a negative mindset, a sense of codependency or addictions, or just kind of removing themselves from people who are of a negative influence. They could have had difficulties with their career, or maybe even I'm getting the word workaholic. So this person could have been a workaholic, or they were just materialistic, all about their career, all about their image, all about their reputation, all about their status. Like, they had these really strong beliefs about what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing. I'm getting what a man is for some reason. So maybe they had something, you know, as they were growing up, like they had a very strong belief that they kind of took on. Potentially they learnt in their childhood, maybe from their parents or from their dad potentially, but obviously I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as I've already said, so obviously please take what you feel resonates. You know that this person has had to break free from a situation that they have felt very stuck in for a very long time. And I'm getting this indication that this person, you know, may have been financially sound at one point. They had a family, everything looked rosy, but, you know, there's this sense of still feeling like something's missing. And what was missing was potentially love, and most likely love, and love for themselves, but also to receive that love from you. Like, they weren't open and receptive to love in the past, but I feel like they want to reveal to you that genuinely they do care for you greatly, and that they see you as their future spouse here, the future mother or father of their children. They want something long term, they want something committed. You know, with this Four of Wands energy, I'm really getting strongly that this person wants to celebrate your connection, and that you could potentially be twin flames here. And they just want to be back in your life, and they want to come forward and bring some sort of closure to you. About potentially why they may have let go of the connection, or let go of you in the past, or they may have kind of surrendered your connection and focused their energies elsewhere on a karmic partner or a karmic ex or a karmic situation of sorts. Okay, so I'm getting lots of messages here, guys, but obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So what we're going to do is we're now going to look into the Radiant Rider-Waite and see what additional messages. So I'm reading upright and reversals today. Okay, so we're going to go back to the normal format. I potentially will be bringing in those bonus readings again at a later date, maybe even next week, because I actually quite enjoyed just mixing it up a little bit, you know, guys. It was quite fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed them as well. So I may do like a mix of the two. So you've got the option of a slightly shorter reading as well, if you'd like the shorter reading. Okay, so let's get into this. Why is the Sun here for Leo? Why is the Sun here for Leo? One more. This person's absolutely going to reach out to you, though. They really are. Oh, okay, so I was getting lots of messages, guys, but this person felt very lonely wherever they were, in this other kind of long-term connection I'm getting with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or with a third party, so maybe something to do with their family. They felt very alone, but they're severing ties right now, and they're keeping tabs on you too. Why is the Sun here for Leo, please and thank you? Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Magician in reverse, and I'll take a couple more. The Sun card. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that! The Sun, clarifying the Sun. And then the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. This person knows that for their own happiness that they have to be completely transparent and open and tell you of this truth. Most likely they're going to say to you that they acknowledge that they may have been not necessarily sneaky, but they weren't upfront and open and honest and told you of everything of what was going on in their situation or in the connection with you. So you may have thought that this person was a bit of a trickster in the past. I'm getting that one. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. I'll take one more for that Sun. One more for that Sun if you've got it, please and thank you. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo or a Scorpio. Look at that with the Knight of Cups coming out. And then the Ace of Pentacles. This person knows that if they were to come forward towards you, that they would be abundant, they would be incredibly happy, they would be living in their true authenticity. This person knows that it's going to take a lot for them to change, but I feel like they're willing to do it. Because this person has felt like you've been out of their life for long enough, and they know that they have to make certain sacrifices if they are to be with you, to make these changes, but they're very protective of you because you make them very happy. This person potentially didn't invest in you either because they had a lot of drama in their life, and so maybe they thought that, you know, they weren't ready and available to have something more with you. I'm getting just a several indication that this person maybe have thought that you were too good for them at one point in the past. So therefore, they didn't want you to kind of know the depths of what was truly going on in their life, because maybe they might have felt like a little bit embarrassed, I'm getting, for some reason, or humiliated in some sort of way. Like they had a bit of guilt and shame. It's like they wanted you to be in their life and they wanted you to be present. They wanted your friendship. They miss you, and they missed you back then too. But I'm just feeling like this person just didn't fully trust themselves. Like if you were to be in their life back then, like if they were dealing with a long-term ex, oh wow, long-term ex or a long-term partner, karmic ex, there may have been a lot of hearsay and lies spread or rumours spread or something that would have made your connection uncomfortable or made it worse. So I feel like this person wasn't open, honest with you because they didn't want to drag you into a load of mess, I'm getting. But this person wants to open up their heart. They want you and them to move on forward together. Look at that with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. They're very determined to have this new beginning with you, but they're up in their head here with the Eight of Swords. They're stressed out because potentially they've got someone who's codependent on them, clinging onto them and fighting them right now, even though their loyalty lies with you, and they're getting ready to leave an old situation and come forward to tell you the truth about why they didn't invest in a situation with you in the past, because they have been dwelling on it here. They've been dwelling on it here with the Judgment card in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. This person has it strongly in their chart. But you and them will have the victory and the success here with the Six of Wands. You know, there will be a sense of victory. You will be able to move on forward together. I'm getting this indication that this person wants you to feel proud of them for what it is that they've done in their life to make the changes to then come forward towards you. Most likely, this person's relatively intimidated by you. You know, they didn't take action with you because you were blinding them, basically. I mean, we got the Sun card here to clarify the Sun card. This person wanted to take you out, wanted to be with you, but they didn't go about it in the right way. And that's what I was getting that indication earlier. They wanted control of the situation purely because wow, this person may stumble on their words a lot. Because they were relatively insecure and felt vulnerable. But this person, look at that, has lots of drama in their life and they've been up in their head about you. They could be really working on their finances right now. They could be really working on their finances so that eventually they can come forward towards you with this love and not bring in a load of drama, so you can have this kind of compromise with one another. But they know that you're not seeing eye to eye right now with the Four of Wands in reverse, and this really upsets them because their feelings for you are growing every day and they want to do right by you, but they know that potentially right now, with whatever they're dealing with in their life, isn't necessarily the right time, and it's frustrating them. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Wands in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse. So definitely talking about you here, but also this person could be letting you know that, you know, they could be moving or relocating. I'm getting a sense that they've been very uncomfortable in a karmic connection with a karmic partner here. They're not seeing eye to eye either, and they're trying to break free from that and to be able to get their courage up and move on forward out of that. But it's been relatively difficult. You will be able to balance things with this person here. You will be able to heal it, but I'm feeling that this person here is also trying to heal this other connection with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, you know, to make things run more smoothly, especially if they have children with this person. Yeah, they're definitely trying to sever a contract right now here with the Page of Swords. They're waiting on some sort of news, maybe to do with a legal situation. Why is Capricorn here with that devil energy for this Leo reading? But this person feels that you are out of their league. They feel that you're out of their league and they didn't feel good enough for you, but potentially they didn't invest in your connection and they didn't make you feel like you were good enough for them, but actually you were more than good enough for them here with the double sun card, but they may have made you feel a particular way. But I feel justice is coming for you. Look at that with the Justice card, Libra energy, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So you've had a tough time with one another or with this situation. Things are starting to kind of balance out. Look at that with the Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. This person has had issues with moving on from potentially a karmic partner or a karmic ex here. So they needed to stay where they were in this difficult situation to learn spiritual lessons with that Hermit. Potentially go through an awakening or the dark night of the soul. So they had to kind of grow up in a sense and wise up before coming forward towards you and learn their karma, like karmic lessons I'm getting, their life lessons. And you weren't able to teach them these particular lessons because they had this other person or this other situation to teach them, and it wasn't your time to kind of be in this connection with them. But that could have been incredibly difficult because you may have perceived it as, well, this person has chosen so-and-so over me, and that's not necessarily the case at all. They potentially even had commitment issues. They had commitment issues that they needed to deal with. I'm also getting as well that if your love interest was dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who was unfaithful, they may have felt like they couldn't move on because they had some sort of legal tie to do with children, but they felt very upset and isolated and alone with whoever they were dealing with, and then therefore missing you because you were loyal to them. Look at that, 9 of Cups in reverse. This person was dealing with a karmic partner or the karmic ex who was very selfish, who was, I'm just getting the sense of greedy. Enough was never enough. And so therefore the Tower had to come in here, Aries and Scorpio energy. Your person had this particular epiphany while being in the situation with this other person that it wasn't right. Oh my gosh, look at that with the Devil now coming out reverse. The Tower had to come in so that eventually what they were enslaved in or trapped in, they had to then recognize that they could remove themselves and walk away at any time. But they feel like they couldn't have done that in the past. And I feel like, you know, the Tower moment was potentially you walked away from this person and you kind of learnt your lessons and then kind of left them where they were, and they needed to get on with what they needed to get on with learning this the spiritual lesson. Look at that, as I say that with the Star upright, Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. They needed to learn to heal themselves from removing themselves from this difficult toxic situation before coming forward towards you. They've been very emotionally unfulfilled where they have been in this other connection. There's just been a load of drama. Look at that with the 5 of Wands. Load of drama. What else here for the Devil? This person realised that the karmic partner or the karmic ex, like they didn't have the deeper connection, you know, with what they have with you or had with you in the past, I'm getting. 4 of Swords. Yeah, this person needed to heal. They needed to take the time to rest up and heal. Look at that. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So they had to go through what they needed to then eventually come out the other side. Look at that. The 3 of Wands in reverse. Guys, I'm not making this up. This person has heavy regrets from investing in this other situation because they knew deep down that it genuinely didn't make them happy. That they were just kind of covering up whatever difficult situation there was there with, you know, I'm getting like paper over the cracks type of thing. And, you know, you can't do that. You have to get to the root of the issue. So therefore this person had to hold themselves back from you, or I'm even getting, you know, that there was divine intervention with that kind of Tower that we saw earlier, and also the Star card, that this person wasn't allowed to come forward towards you until that they had learnt what they needed to learn from this other situation. Oh my gosh, as I say that with the Tower. They weren't allowed to come forward towards you here for that Capricorn energy. They were dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who was literally clinging on to them for dear life. Clinging on to them for dear life. I'm getting the sense that this person may have lost out a lot of money with whoever they were dealing with. They invested in the wrong person, or they had the realization that they invested in the wrong person. Also, oh my gosh, as I say that, I've just realised the Hermit, which is 9 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, 999. So you could be seeing those numbers, and it's definitely a sense of closure or finishing out an old cycle. Before this person was enlightened to be able to come forward towards you and heal your connection and tell you their truth here with the King of Swords. They've definitely got a lawyer involved here with this legal situation. Yeah, definitely to do with money and finances with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They had that realization that whatever they built with this other person wasn't built on solid ground. And their person, the karmic ex or the karmic partner, was most likely unfaithful. Yeah, look at that with the King of Pentacles. Your person potentially was faithful to this person, but they had a tendency, like before they got with this person, to kind of, you know, have, you know, casual relationships or such. But I feel like your person may have been the solid provider in this connection with this person. You know, with the Hangman. Maybe this person had to go through this lesson to realise, like, deep down what it is that they genuinely wanted. And I feel like they actually wanted a sense of security and stability in their life. And they thought that they had it with this person, and it was that realisation that that wasn't the case. I feel like this was a difficult lesson for your person to learn. Look at that with the 8 of Cups in reverse. They weren't allowed to leave until they had learnt this particular lesson. I keep getting that. But your person's also enlightened in the sense that they want to come back to you, into your life. And that they want to give you this truth, and they want to be able to look after you and heal the connection with you. Oh my gosh, guys, I was literally thinking to myself, look, let's clarify the star in reverse, and then we have the star showing upright. This person hopes that it's not too late for you. They hope it's not too late to do right by you. They've been relatively confused about your connection, and also I'm getting they may feel like you have options. They're confused about this deep soul connection between the two of you. Why is the star here, please? Why is the star here, please? In reverse. Thank you. 6 of Cups, yeah, past life connection, 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups. The Lovers in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, 9 of Swords upright, 9 of Swords in reverse. This person is stressing because they feel this connection with you and they want to be in your life, but they are still most likely severing ties from a karmic connection, and they're stressed about this because they feel like it's too late to be back in your life. If they make these changes, like, are you still going to be around? Are you still going to be open and receptive to this connection, or potentially to this friendship, or more, obviously. But this person can't get you off of their mind. But they also needed to learn this lesson of self-love here. With that Lovers being in reverse, there's another 6 here, guys. 2 6s, 66. Yeah, this person knows that they need to make these changes. They know that your emotional needs weren't met with them in the past, and that you had a lot of sleepless nights about what was going to happen with this person, what wasn't going to happen with this person. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I was getting that indication earlier that this person thought that you and them, even though they felt this deep love between the two of you, they felt like you were the wrong person for them. They didn't feel like you're the one that was meant to go together here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. But you were the right person that they were meant to go for, and that's why this person is going to come forward towards you and tell you of their truth, because they realise the bigger picture of it as they had to go through this breakup, separation, or a divorce with this other person, this karmic partner or the karmic ex, who they may have had some sort of solid tie to in the past. They may have known each other for a very long time. I'm getting 10 years for some reason, 10 years, 20 years. They knew of each other when they were children, or they grew up together, or they may have known each other from work or something. There's something that kind of tied them together, and so they thought that this person potentially was meant to be their like childhood sweetheart or something, and it wasn't the case. Look at that, with the Queen of Cups now coming out reverse. This person, this karmic partner of the karmic ex, is most likely emotionally and financially codependent on your person, and they're realizing that they just had to learn their lessons from this situation and eventually become independent and move on. I'll take 2 more for that star, please. Wow. This person's going to tell you of this truth, that you're the one that makes them happy here with the 10 of Cups upright. You're the one that they want to settle down with, have a family with, build something solid with, have children with. Wow. When all the cards kind of jump out like that, I just know that this person's life is a bit here, there and everywhere, but more than anything, they want to reunite here with you with the 3 of Cups, and potentially they feel a bit envious because other people are kind of in your life celebrating. You may have done something really well, and then they're going through a difficult time, losing out on potentially a load of money here in their sense of security and stability because they've been dealing with a karmic lesson that they needed to learn from. Look at that with the 10 of Pentacles. You know, they had the money, the security in the past, but I feel like they don't really have as much of it now. They've lost a massive lump sum of money. They may have even had to sell a property, move home, relocate. Look at that, guys, in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. 10-10. This person's probably got chaos in their life right now. Definitely closing of a painful cycle here with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, definitely a legal case with that Justice being in reverse, Libra energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. I'm going to take 1 more. It's definitely the sense of like potentially bad karma that your person has had to deal with. Yeah, look at that with the 10 of Cups. And they're stressed now because they realise that you are the one that they're meant to have it all with, and that's the truth with the Queen of Swords. But you set boundaries with this person. You knew you were meant to go together here with the Queen and the King of Swords, the Queen and the King of Pentacles upright, the 6 of Cups with the past life relationship, the Sun coming out. But you knew the reason why there wasn't growth in this connection in the past, but you just wanting the truth as to why this person didn't give you the truth in the past about why they didn't put in any effort. And they're going to apologise, and then they're going to say that they want to rebalance things and have this recognition that they most likely breadcrumbed you, and that your connection wasn't equal like an equal partnership or equal give and take. They may even tell you the truth that they were dealing with someone who used to play victim. And so therefore I'm getting the sense that they may have, you know, fell for this karmic partner or the karmic ex's kind of mind games, as it were, or the particular ways about them. I'm going to take 1 more actually for that star. I know that sounds, I just feel like 1 more needs to come out or wants to come out. 1 more for that star, thank you. Look, it's being dropped here with that 10 of Wands, 10-10 coming out again. Very strong power numbers. This person does want to turn things around with you with the Tower in reverse. They do. They want success in your connection, and they're going to ask for a second chance. But the reason they're kind of not communicating with you so much is because they're still going through this transition. So there isn't movement forward between the 2 of you yet, in the physical as of yet. Because they're trying to make sure your connection is successful and that you avoid a major disaster. But there is a lot going on behind the scenes that you do not know of. Like, things are slowly but surely moving on forward. So you may have this kind of, you know, doubt now and again. Are they really doing what they need to do to close this out? And I feel like this person is. but it's not been made obvious to you. So that could be relatively challenging for you to kind of know and understand that there is a lot going on that you do not see, but you kind of feel that things are changing for you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to look at the romance angels. So if you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment, I greatly appreciate it. And so if you do enjoy the reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available in the description box as well. So thank you so much to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I greatly appreciate you all. And also, if you do not financially donate, then that's absolutely fine as well. A great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and leave us a comment. And I'll eventually get back to you on those comments as well. Okay, guys? What can we get here for Leo? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Thank you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Well, we know this person has a lot of passion for you. They're very fired up for you here. They're just strategizing right now on how to come forward. I'm getting this indication that this person doesn't mean to be cold or nonchalant with you, but I feel like that's just been their way. I feel like that's a sense of like a defense mechanism or a way to protect themselves. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others, and engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, this person absolutely wants to be in your life without a shadow of a doubt. They are definitely reminiscing on the good times, as it were, between you and them. They want you to give them a chance here with that work on your partnership. Potentially this person really does feel like you're meant to have more here, and you know, they're going to make their move. I won't be surprised if this person at some point was to propose. You know, wouldn't be surprised at all. I feel like this person has learnt so much. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world and release your ex. Look at that. This person is retreating from their ex because they feel the passion and the love and the desire for you. And it's not just lust or infatuation, but I feel like this person may have confused lust with love in the past and been very much drawn to kind of the superficial qualities of someone rather than the in-depth connection. So that's where they've had to learn their lesson here. And I feel like they're just going to be a much more whole, like rounded person when they come forward towards you, and considerably more healed as well. What else here for Leo? Wow. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah. I'm getting this indication with that trying to come out reversal, that the karmic partner or the karmic ex is really trying to do whatever they can to make sure that your person doesn't let go of them. So they will be trying to do their bit here and try to flirt with them, or say, why don't we go away together? Why don't we just, you know, spice it up a little bit? Why don't we kind of be more involved in each other's lives? Let's do this, let's do that. But I feel like your person isn't interested. They don't necessarily reciprocate this. They don't want this. They want to move themselves forward. You know, I'll take one more for that. For Leo. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you in together, and let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Well, I said that earlier, that this person may have had issues with control, or potentially they were dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who was very controlling as well, very overbearing, very demanding on their time, their energy, their resources, and it just got too much for your person. I feel like with this card here, this is my strong like past life soulmate twin flame card here, so you really could be dealing with your divine counterpart very soon. Yeah, things are going to be changing very soon for you. Just trust and know that they will. Yeah, your person is freeing themselves from what they need to, and I'm also getting yourself free yourself from the, you know, the struggle, you know, the pain, the difficulty, the anxiety, the doubts. Like, free yourself from all that sense of negative energy and really get into your power here, Leo. And that is going to change things so much for you. You know, seeing yourself and your life as the glass is half empty, half full rather than empty. See how I wanted to say it like that? Like, you may have to kind of keep on not necessarily nagging at yourself, but just kind of reminding yourself that things are really definitely like changing for you, and you are going to go forward on the up and up. But it's been potentially such a long time since things have been working out the way that you've been wanting or hoping things to work out, that, you know, now and again you may be a little bit like, oh, you know, I've been hearing the same thing, and is it really genuinely going to change? And I'm here to tell you that a lot of it is going on behind the scenes, and I know that can be incredibly frustrating, but just trust in divine timing that things are naturally falling for you, like in the way that they need to fall. Because it's going to come out for yourself, for the highest good of yourself, but also your life, but also your, you know, your love interest life as well. Like it's gonna work out. Okay, so let's look into the soulmates and separation, unspoken love messages, and see what additional messages we can get for you with this reading. So this could be what your love interest wants to say to you, or what you're wanting to say to this person. Obviously we do have cross watchers here, guys, so you obviously are welcome. This could be if you've had little contact or no contact, or if you are in communication, then it could be a little bit sporadic here, guys. But let's get into this, okay? But also to let you know that this connection, you know, with your love interest and their karmic partner, they have realised that it wasn't meant to stand the test of time. It was meant to just, you know, teach them what they needed to be taught, and then for them to kind of elevate and move on. And they needed to do this sense of soul searching, and that connection has ended. They've seen this truth, that they've having the green light to end this old relationship and to move themselves forward, because it's not serving them anymore, and that the only way that they're going to be able to have what the successes that they're wanting in their life is once they break free. And I feel like they're kind of getting the picture now, as it were. I hope you allow me to step up and turn this around. Yeah, they absolutely want to come forward and do right by you. I'm getting even just to rekindle your romance, or they may give you a gift. I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. So I feel like this person really does recognise that they may have hurt you deeply in the past. I hope you'll find forgiveness in your heart for me. Yeah, they're definitely coming in with an apology. What else here, please, from Leo? But I feel like it's been difficult for, I feel like it's been difficult for you, because like you may have lacked faith for a little while, or lost hope or lost faith that things were gonna change. But they will be. They are already changing. It's just, it's not been materialized as of yet. And as I was saying earlier, I know that can be very frustrating. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you as my complete whole self. Now, I said that earlier, that this person's really doing the work. I'm gonna take this one here, because this one came out separately. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. Yeah. I'll take one more for Leo, please. They are retreating from this other person. I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. Yeah. I am damaged and not deserving of your love. I feel like a fool for losing you. One day I believe we will be together again, and I made so many mistakes, bad mistakes. I hope we can have a chance to do a do-over. You are perfect in my eyes, don't ever change. Yeah, this person just feels like you're absolutely incredible. You're the light of their life, but they've needed to learn the lesson of self-love, and so did you. But they want to reignite the spark with you. Yeah, they want this new love with you. And I feel like it is genuinely going to feel like new love, even though it's most likely a past person coming in. But it's going to feel brand new, because this person would have done the work, or they are doing the work, but you just don't know of it yet, because you may have not necessarily physically seen it. So it's having that sense of trust and faith, and that can be challenging. I totally get it, guys, you know. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the reading. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I hope that there was a few messages in there that resonated, some messages, if not the whole reading. Let us know in the comments down below, and I'd love to get your feedback. If you did enjoy this reading, please like, share and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves and we'll speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.